Q, because you're an evolutionary psychologist, you're really good at this shit. This is your domain, and I got to take a leak. Can you explain why it is, from your purview, why it is that older men and younger woman pairings are really just not very problematic?
Yeah, absolutely. They're not very problematic because if you go back potentially hundreds of thousands of years, ancient human civilizations, to where we were almost didn't look the way we look now. But if you look at it, women have concealed ovulation. We can't tell when y'all are fertile. So what do? We look at markers of fertility and fecundity. Typically the age that when you look essentially analogous, you're most ripe to bear children, or where you have your highest reproductive output. So men are attracted to breasts, waist to hip ratio, curves, the way you're built, your face, everything like that, your youthfulness, the vibrance that you have when you're young. We're attracted to that because that signals to us that you're fertile enough to bear kids. Now, older men, if you go look at other societies, because remember, this is a huge world, there are plenty of primitive societies, the Amazon, Africa, etc., etc. Older men in those tribes that we don't know about, they typically date younger women because they have the resources to be able to date those younger women and provide for the kids in their communities. So men are naturally attracted to that. We've evolved that. That's why we're attracted to that. And it's icky to y'all because it's abnormal in Western society. The age gaps here aren't as wide as they are in other places because we're secular and we're more modern. So you don't get to experience that. But if we were, in a different country or a different culture, you would see that that's actually the norm, and that's actually the more primitive state in which relationships and dating dynamics are in those cultures. So it's actually normal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I also add to that, like, just something that I've observed? Like, a lot of women over here, like, they want a provider, and yeah, they do think it's icky to date someone that's older. Like, that just physically does not make sense to me, because how someone your age is going to, be able to provide for you and the family if that's what you want. Like, so I think overall, like, I don't see anything icky with it, like, per se.
Also, are there any older men that y'all find attractive? Yes. Like, celebrity wise, that would, like, Silver Foxes or Salt and Pepper? Who? Any with you?
I mean, Brad Pitt.
Okay.
No.
Okay. What about you?
Like Richard Gere.
Okay.
Johnny Depp.
I second that one.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien.
Okay.
Wait. Oh. All right, there you go. Cool. All right.
Yeah, I've been into Johnny Depp since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I can't think of any names.
You're way too far from the mark.
I agree with you. I can't literally think of any names.
But do you find some older men
They
attractive?
do look more distinguished. Yeah, they do look good.
Okay, so with that being said, would you guys be completely off when it comes to date? Like, would you not date them?
I would.
You would, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, when I reconnected with my Tinder date, who was someone I met in high school, the fact that he looked older, like, really turned me on, and I was really into him because of that.
Interesting. So when the older guy is attractive, you actually can see yourself dating older men. Evolutionary sight. There you go, Andrew.
It was good.